Welcome to the Crockett Cup pay-per-view. The biggest pay-per-view of the NWA calendar so far. We're kicking it off with the finals of the men's division of the Crockett Cup tournament. We've got Walter, former world champion, looking to recapture former glory in the form of winning the cup. Of course, if you win the cup, you get a cash-in briefcase for the World Championship, so pretty goddamn important. I'm not quite sure if Walter needs the cash-in briefcase. God knows the damage he could do with one of those. And the man that will be taking on the Thanos of NWA, Kyle O'Reilly of Undisputed Elite, beat Jordan Devlin. Also beat Trent Seven to get here. Got here fair and square. Will he win fair and square? He's been talking about doing win by any means necessary. He's coming out here with his Undisputed Elite teammates. Roderick Strong there in the back. Going to be competing later tonight in the match confirmed with Finn Balor. However, it hasn't been said what championship it will be for. So here we go, Walter O'Reilly, right off the bat. Walter went for that clothesline, and O'Reilly dodging out of the way. This is going to be a hard-hitting match, that's for damn certain. We've seen both of these men put on high-caliber, hard-hitting matches, not only in the build-up of the tournament, but in Universe Mode in general. They've both been very, very impressive. You've got Imperium at ringside with Undisputed Elite, Imperium former tag champs. And I'm sure the Undisputed Elite are going to be looking to pick some tag team championships up in the near future. Now a triangle submission hold early on in this match. Kyle O'Reilly trying to make Walter tap out. And he heaves O'Reilly off of the ground, dumping him, using the strength advantage. Oh, went for the big boot. O'Reilly dodged out of the way. A lot of fans wanting to see O'Reilly pick up the win. Former Ring of Honor champion. Everyone knows he's got it in him to hold a world championship. He's just never really gotten the opportunity in Universe Mode. I think Walter might have been busted open by O'Reilly. So far in this match, O'Reilly has had Walter's number. Walter is now using a tactic that we've seen him use in the past, and that is getting O'Reilly into the corner of Imperium. Went for a big boot into the barricade, but O'Reilly dodged out of the way for a second. Oh my god, and he bounces off anyway. Both men, I believe, are now busted open. O'Reilly, a spurt of blood, like, flew off of the face of O'Reilly as that boot connected. That was brutal to watch. Oh my god! This is for a one-way ticket. You're pretty much guaranteed the championship. I mean, you're 100% guaranteed an opportunity. You can use it at any time. If you're clever, you would use it while the champion's weak. Further confirming that you would win. And now this brawl continues on the outside. Uh-oh. Walter sending O'Reilly back into the barricade. How much fight is O'Reilly going to have in him? He started off this match incredibly strong, but Walter... Oh my god, powerbomb on the apron! Oh my god! And with a count of 8, O'Reilly back in the ring. Dodges the big boot from Walter, who was waiting for him. Walter took the time to taunt, pace around the ring, catching his breath, but at the same time O'Reilly was doing the exact same tactic on the outside of the ring. Catching his breath, taking his time, having a moment, while Walter was not right on top of him. Kyle O'Reilly has to manage that size difference. And what a size difference it is. I don't think a lot of people realise just how big and powerful Walter can be until they actually step foot in the ring with him. O'Reilly with a brainbuster! but doesn't go for the pin. No, he does. Couldn't get the shoulder down properly. Referee was telling him that it wasn't a legal pinfall. He didn't have Volta's shoulder down. But now, looking to finish Volta off. Oh, knee to the midsection. Oh, and Volta with a clothesline. Volta with a clothesline. Turns O'Reilly inside out. Oh. And Kyle kicked out. Holy shit. What in the world is the crowd chanting? I have no idea. You can see that Crockett Cup backdrop, the championships of old on display. Oh, roll up from O'Reilly. Oh, and he almost stole it from Volta. You can tell it's a special occasion because we've got that NWA LED board. It's not every day we get to see an LED. Oh my god, and Kyle O'Reilly is getting an up close and personal look at it. Thanks to Volta. Just dumped him. Oh my god, and again, right off the edge of the LED. This fight keeps spewing to the outside. And now Volta again, looking for a powerbomb. Didn't get it last time because O'Reilly rolled through. There it is! Holy shit! And Volta looking at his Imperium teammates for a second there before back to O'Reilly. Oh, went for the sleeper. Whoa! What in the world? O'Reilly with a burst of adrenaline, but he's found himself in a roll-up. And because of the rules of the cash-in briefcase, that does mean that either of these two men would be able to cash in tonight if they wanted to. I don't know if either of them will want to, but it's perfectly possible. They've got plenty of time to cash it in. William Regal has apparently discussed with both of these men that there is a time limit, but he hasn't announced publicly what it'll be just yet. But apparently they are fully aware. Obviously they're going to have some time to breathe with that thing. What in the world is Volta doing to O'Reilly? Looking for a superplex off the top! And a superplex completely flattens O'Reilly. Holy shit! And Volta waiting for Kyle to get back to his feet now. Looking to put Kyle O'Reilly away. There's the sleeper hold. Volta looking to knock O'Reilly out. And he does. That's it. The superplex into the sleeper, and that's it. Volta is the first ever winner of the Crockett Cup. What a big win for not only Volta but Imperium. Both Will Ospreay and Pete Dunne have now got massive targets on their backs. So next up we have a tag team match between Alpha Academy and FTR. We've got a very important announcement for a match that's going to be taking place after this one. But it's important to note Alpha Academy beat the Usos in a steel cage match on this past NWA Power. It was a massive win, and it has catapulted them into the main event tag team scene. FTR been working all around the world, picking up tag team championships left, right and centre, but they have said they will always make time and show up and put up a fight for the NWA. They won those championships in a triple threat tag match back at NXT War Games, defended them back at Hard Times. So the important announcement is for the match that we mentioned back on NWA Power, actually, about Finn Balor's Division Championship match. And it's been confirmed that we're going to be moving to a special arena. An arena designed for a match type that apparently is not suitable for this current arena. We have a second setting with a second group of fans that have bought tickets specifically for that viewing. It's going to be very, very interesting to see. But yeah, it's apparently going to be an NWA first. But before we get there, FTR, Alpha Academy, the peak of the tag division right now. FTR, like I said, all around the world, all different promotions, NJPW, AAA, AEW, TNA, they have been everywhere, picking up championships, dropping championships, and they have always returned to the NWA to defend those belts. They haven't been seen much since Hard Times, but they put on a fantastic match against Mustache Mountain at Hard Times. And we know that they have a very good working relationship with William Regal. We got Wheeler and Otis now, caught into an overhead belly-to-belly. Good grief. Otis launching Wheeler, and Alpha Academy have had FTR's number. Just like they did with the Usos. Once we did that soft reset of the Uso match, Alpha Academy were on top, and that is something very similar to what is happening here tonight. But we also saw Mustache Mountain do something quite similar, where FTR took a moment to get into things. They had to remember who they were facing. FTR have a way of breaking down an opponent and figuring out how they work as a team. FTR also make frequent tags, and we also see quite a few tag team moves from FTR usually. They're having a little bit of an issue though, with Chad Gable right now. Fisherman's Suplex Brainbuster, very nice there by Gable. Speaking of special divisions, Gable, former winner of the CWC, the first ever Cruiserweight Classic that we had back when we had the Cruiserweight division. So some of the roster already have experience being in a specified division for a championship. Of course, being in that division means that you're probably less likely to challenge for other championships, but it's still a standout opportunity to get a good pay-per-view match in, and also a championship reign is a championship reign. Gable might have been in the ring a little bit too long here, as he has been busted open. He's not made a tag in quite some time. Like I said, FTR tend to make frequent tags. Something that Alpha Academy could probably pick up. Snapmare there from Harwood. Oh, and a leg drop from Wheeler, that assisted leg drop. Very nice tag team action there. And Wheeler fighting off Gable. Gable trying to get back into this. Really struggling though. He seems to have been busted out by his eye. You could see Wheeler targeting there with the knee drop. And now sending Gable back into the corner. Back into the corner of FTR. Gable trying to fight out of it. Doesn't want Wheeler making another tag to Harwood. Gable lifting Harwood to his feet. Oh, and another Fisherman's Suplex. Was considering bridging for the pin, but I guess decided against it. And now going after the leg instead. Something that FTR actually usually do. They tend to target the legs with chop blocks and low tier clotheslines, taking out ankles and such. Tag made to Otis, the big guy of the two. What is Wheeler looking for? There's the code breaker! That double knee face buster. Gable's down. Holy shit. Oh, and the chop block! Good grief! And I think Wheeler just did something to Otis on the outside of the ring. Oh my god, and an enziguri from Harwood. And now the roll-up into the prawn. 1, 2. Oh, and that's it. FTR have won. They've outsmarted Alpha Academy. But Alpha Academy put up a really strong showing, actually. I was quite surprised that they lasted as long as they did. But they got Otis on the outside of the ring, divided the team, and picked up the win. Plot twist, I guess we aren't going to a different arena because I've managed to get it into this arena. We've got a bloody chamber. We've got a bloody chamber. Don't ask how I did it. Tyler Bate is coming out here tonight. He's going to be competing in this division match. We can finally confirm this is for the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship. Hinted to it a little bit with a CWC reference in the last match. That's right, the Cruiserweight tournament, or Cruiserweight division rather, is back. It's back. This is predominantly going to be featured on NXT USA, NXT, NWA USA. We got Finn Balor, current champion, traded the Mid-Atlantic for the Junior Heavyweight. And, well, they all drew a number, and Finn Balor got quite lucky with his, because he's not going to be starting the match off. All of these men were handpicked by Regal, based on their previous performances, and of course, Roderick Strong had to be here. He sent Dijakovic packing. He's been fantastic as of late, and definitely deserves a title opportunity. And a return, a man that we've not seen in quite a long time. He's on a handshake deal right now. We'll see how much he sticks around with the NWA, but Ricochet making his return to Universe Mode in a division that he is no stranger to. He's competed all over the world in division specifics like this, like the Cruiserweight division. Fast-paced, high-flying action is Ricochet's speciality. And another return. A man that has had a hell of a Universe Mode career in terms of his booking. Favoured by a lot of previous GMs, Johnny Gargano making his return. It's been confirmed he has signed an official NWA contract. Johnny Gargano is back. Former tag team champion, part of DIY. I believe they're former SmackDown tag team champions, to be specific. He's going to be starting this match off against a returning legend, Rey Mysterio. William Regal pulling out all of the stops to debut this division. He said that the Mid-Atlantic division didn't exactly go the way that I guess was intended, but he wants to make sure that this one will. And I mean, there's a lot of history with cruiserweights in wrestling promotions, specifically that division, when it comes to championships and such. And Rey Mysterio is a pioneer of cruiserweight wrestling. So here we go. Johnny Gargano, Rey Mysterio, Finn Balor is in here. We got Roderick Strong. We got a completely packed match here tonight. Ricochet. So many people all fighting for Balor's championship. And these could be the men representing the division moving forward. I've definitely missed somebody out while reading out those names, but doesn't matter, because I'm sure that we'll see him put on a fantastic performance in this match later tonight. Don't forget, we've also got the finals of the women's division of the Crockett Cup coming later tonight. We've also got the national championship on the line between Cody Rhodes, and missing Cody Rhodes, and Austin Theory. We've also got Ripley versus Mickey James. And then our main event, Ospreay versus Pete Dunne. Again, this is the first NWA Elimination Chamber that we have seen. It was rumoured to have one at Hard Times, depending if Bobby Lashley qualified. But he never did. Finn Balor, the champ, is in this match, coming in number 3. And right off the bat, Gargano going for a roll-up on Balor. Balor with a quick kick out. Double foot stomp, though. Oh my god, and he catches Mysterio, and that's the kind of fast-paced action that we are going to be seeing from the Cruiserweight division. Again, primarily on NWA USA, it's going to be a staple mark for that brand. We're also going to be seeing tag action and women's division action on NWA USA. Gargano not giving Balor a moment to breathe. He's been on top of both of these superstars. Mysterio flipped out of it. Holy shit. And now Ricochet's in the ring. Plenty of these men have spent their time on the independent scene putting on bangers of matches. And hopefully we get to see some of them recreated in this division moving forward. Handspring Pele kick flattens Gargano. We're about to have our 5th man in the match. Let's not forget that this was all Balor's idea. Balor needs to be credited. It was him that brought this concept to Regal. He wanted to give opportunities to more people because he didn't feel like that championship was being utilated, but as a division championship, it hopefully will be. We've got Roderick strong in the match now. The mat slam to Gargano. Ricochet is sent to the outside, and the only man to not enter is United Empire's Tyler Bate. Is there something going on there? We know that United Empire have been quite nefarious over the last few weeks. Finally, Bate is in the ring. Or at least in this match. It's going to take his time getting to the ring. He's in no rush. And on the outside, Gargano with a Dude Buster to Strong. Oh my god, and we almost had the first elimination. What a brutal one that would have been. And to Strong, no less. A man who's probably had the most momentum going into this match, aside from possibly Balor himself. Oh! And Tyler Bate just almost pinned Balor. That would have been one hell of an upset for Balor, being the first eliminated from a match that he suggested. Holy shit, you can see Gargano and Ricochet on the outside, Mysterio and Balor, and then Bate and Strong. It's kind of split up into little groups. Oh my god, what is Gargano doing? Oh my god! Gargano just absolutely flattened Ricochet. Gargano and Ricochet just smashed through that pod. Ricochet's not moving. Oh my god. The rest of the men have no choice but just to continue fighting in the ring right now. Rey Mysterio setting Balor up for a 619. Oh my god, and Gargano interrupted it. Being thrown back in the ring. How is Ricochet even moving? Oh my god, snap suplex from Bate. That's got to be upsetting, not only for Ricochet getting shoved through that pod. God knows what kind of damage that's going to have on his body long term, but also Mysterio was looking to put away the champ. Oh my god. And Mysterio just almost pinned Roderick Strong. Oh, where did Bate just come from? Bate just flew out of nowhere and landed on Balor. And now Mysterio looking for the 619 but gets interrupted again. This time by Ricochet. Oh, and a Tyler driver to Ricochet. Oh, Bate just almost put away Ricochet. That would not have been good for Ricochet. Jeez. The first and last time we see him. Rey Mysterio working down the limb of Gargano. The referee's got to keep an eye on them just in case. And another Tyler driver from Bate. Oh, and a super kick to Mysterio. Bate's going to put away a fan favourite, and he does. Goodbye, Ricochet. Thanks for coming. The crowd not exactly too happy that Bate just put away Ricochet, but it is what it is. Jeez. What a hell of a match so far. And Rey Mysterio straight into what looks like another 619. There it is, he hit Strong with it. Finally. Where is Mysterio going? Going for the pinfall on Strong. 1, 2. Eddie manages to put Strong away with a 619. Oh my god, Gargano went for the slingshot spear. Oh, gets hit with a basement dropkick instead. Thanks for coming, Gargano. Oh! Went for something. Like some kind of springboard neckbreaker attempt, but Mysterio landed very rough on that one. We're broken up now into Finn Balor versus BATE and Gargano versus Mysterio. Mysterio dodging the slingshot again. Snap DDT. Balor looking to put away BATE and he doesn't manage to. Mysterio doesn't put away Gargano. This is hectic so far. Oh, and an exploder suplex from BATE. Gargano being sent off of the pod. Ricochet really went through some hell there, being put through the pod. And then, oh! BATE! Tyler Driver! 1, 2! He's put away Mysterio! Putting away both fan favourites. Holy shit! Oh my god, and a slingshot spear! Gargano finally hits it. BATE being sent into the inside of the ring now. Gargano off the top with a double foot stomp of his own. Gargano and Balor working together briefly here. What a weird team. Trying to team up on BATE, but Balor said no. There's a suplex. Balor up top now. BATE said no, not gonna let him hit it. Oh my god, and Gargano with a drop toe hold to Balor. He's got the armbar. The cross-faced armbar on Balor. Looking to make Balor tap. And Balor does. Balor does. We're guaranteed a new champion. BATE is right there though. Went for the kick to the midsection. Oh my god. And he's going for the submission. Gargano's trying to put away BATE. Is he going to manage to? Gargano and BATE pretty even so far. They've eliminated massive contenders in this match. This is insane. And BATE wriggling around, fighting out of it. Good grief. What is it going to take? Irish whip into the corner there. Into the ropes rather. Tyler BATE is going to try and take Gargano into the corner, but Gargano's showing some resistance now. Good grief, this match has been intense, and now Gargano's centre of the ring for the Dude Buster. BATE is out. No, he's not. He's back up. Oh my god. Went for that front wheel kick. Oh my god. Went for that drop toe hold again. BATE with a reversal. Tyler BATE now going for a submission hold of his own. The Billy Goat's Curse. Try and make Gargano tap out. Look at the way Gargano's back is bending like a scorpion tail. Oh, he hooks the leg of BATE. Oh, BATE went for the kick to the midsection. Could have been set up for the Tyler driver. Snap suplex though from Gargano. Oh, and BATE dodged out the way. Now a roll up to Gargano. 1, 2. Oh my god. Gargano wriggling his shoulders off the mat. And this fight continues. This is insane. Nobody wants United Empire to pick up another championship. Where is BATE taking Gargano? This is incredible. Looking for a spike DDT. But Gargano fighting out of it. Oh my god, and a shoulder tackle. BATE sent right into it. The shoulder tackle put off BATE. Oh my god, and BATE taps. Gargano's won. Gargano is your new NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion. What a fantastic debut match for that championship. Of course, the lineage continues. We've still got Ricky Starks and Finn Balor as former champions, but of this new reign, Gargano is the head of the division. Well done to him. What a re-debut in this new brand for Gargano. We're reaching the halfway mark of tonight's pay-per-view. I hope you guys have been enjoying it, but we're about to see the finals of the women's division side of the Crockett Cup. Liv Morgan dominating wins throughout her side of the tournament. She's going to be taking on a woman that also had some dominating wins on her side. Holy shit, these women are going to be pretty equally matched. That's because Morgan is going to be taking on Charlotte Flair. I mean, if you want an opponent, you definitely don't want it to be bloody Charlotte Flair. She has said that this tournament is for the best women's wrestler, the best women's professional wrestler in the world to win. That means there can only be one winner, and in her mind that is her Charlotte Flair. So here we go, Flair versus Morgan. Charlotte Flair, former women's champion. Liv Morgan been building herself from the ground up. This would be fantastic for Liv Morgan to have on her accomplishments list. And I don't know what Morgan was going for, but Flair just moved away. Flair got the height advantage on Liv Morgan, and definitely has like the history advantage in terms of championships in the past and accomplishments in the past. Charlotte Flair been much better utilised in Universe Mode than Liv Morgan, but that doesn't mean that a rising star can't come out of the woodwork and make a name for herself. Morgan's struggling with that height difference. You can see that Morgan's having an issue getting Charlotte around the ring. In return, Charlotte's kind of become the powerhouse of the match, similar to how RHEA Ripley often does because of her height. I think Ripley probably has a bit more muscle on her, so that makes it a little bit more difficult, but that would mean Charlotte and RHEA are pretty matched up well. And Flair has been in control for the large majority of this match. Almost in a humiliating, taunting kind of way. She's consistently throwing these knee strikes into the upper torso of Liv Morgan, trying to wear her down. Morgan sent into the corner turnbuckle, shoving Flair away though, trying to look for an opening. Went for a slap, but Flair dodged out of the way. Oh my god, throws a forearm instead. There's a slap of her own. And now targeting the legs of Liv Morgan. Morgan managing to get the upper hand now. Get quite a bit of offense in, but that was a massive mistake on Morgan's behalf. She had Charlotte Flair eating out the palm of her hand for a moment there, but not anymore. I don't even know what you would call it, just a little bit of a misstep there by Morgan, managing to miss that double axe hand off the middle rope, and Flair has managed to get back on top. Just like that. Is quite scary actually, just how quick Flair can. Oh my god, and a big boot. She didn't have much room to charge it up, but she didn't need to. It was almost a super kick. That was impressive. Trying to keep Liv Morgan grounded. And Morgan with a handspring off the ropes into the Rana. The spinning head scissors. And Liv Morgan trying to get into this, trying to put Flair away. But the struggle is real right now. Going for that corner bulldog to Flair. Liv Morgan plants her. And Flair, with the kip up, moving away from Liv Morgan, who leaps off the top rope. Oh my god, a massive chop. Natural selection. She baited in Morgan. 2. And that is it. Holy shit. She baited Morgan down from that top turnbuckle. And then hit her with a natural selection. That was brutal, and Charlotte Flair has won the first ever women's Crockett Cup. She, like Volta, will get a cash-in briefcase. Uh-oh. Oh my god, and she's not done with Liv Morgan. Adding insult to injury. Mickie James making her way out now. After losing the match on Power, she said that, you know, it's been said multiple times, get out of there fast if you don't need to win the match, and that was her view on it. She was already guaranteed a match at this pay-per-view, so she got out of there. Oh my god! And Ripley from behind, oh my god, this is a no DQ match because it is a submission match. Holy shit. Mickie James lost on NWA Power to Ripley, and Ripley picked a submission match. She made Mickie tap out and then said, well, I'll do it again for the championship. Good grief. And now look, Rhea Ripley tired of seeing Mickie James. She wants Mickie James out of the title picture. She's probably quite upset that Charlotte Flair just won the Crockett Cup, because that means an actual good wrestler in her eyes can actually face her at some point. She's been shitting on the women of this division. I'm going to finish that sentence. She's been shitting on the women of the NWA for the longest time, saying that they aren't worthy. And now she's clearly letting her emotions show after Charlotte Flair's just won that match. It'll be goddamn humiliating if Mickie James can make a tap out here tonight. Right off the bat, Rhea Ripley and Mickie James already putting in a harder hitting match than their match on Power. Good grief. This is the second time on pay-per-view that these two are facing. Mickie James came into the NWA one hell of a threat, similar to how Charlotte Flair has actually. And Ripley said openly she's a little bit more concerned about facing these women that have more professional wrestling experience than some of the more independent style female wrestlers that we've seen. Ripley with that brutal super kick. Good grief. Snapmare into the drop kick now. And now with Mickie James grounded, gonna target the legend. Looking for a claw hold on the shoulder. Trying to wear her down. Went for another leg drop, but Mickie James dodged out of the way. Mickie James! Mickie James is still getting quite an amount of offense in. Oh my god, she's just bounced off of that ring post. She bypassed the steps. Oh my god. Holy shit. Rhea Ripley is just absolutely uncomfortable to watch when she wrestles riptide on the outside. Oh my god. The riptide to Mickie James, and now sending Mickie James back into the ring. Oh my god. Now luring Mickie James back to her feet. These arm-trapped clotheslines, we've seen those plenty of times before. Using them to make sure her opponent is not getting away, and now the thing that won the match at Power. The Prism Trap submission. What the hell? Referee just refused to count it. The referee just said no. What in the world just happened? Oh my god, she dodged the mick kick. Oh, what a brutal clothesline. Why did the referee not count that submission? Ripley is understandably pissed, looking for another riptide. Has Mickie James maybe paid off the referee? I don't know, Ripley's taking her time after hitting that riptide. Looking for a second prism trap, making sure it's in the center of the ring. Maybe a referee's now deciding to count it. Possibly a rope break call, but the referee gave no... Oh, well, it doesn't matter anyway. because Ripley's won. But the referee didn't give any kind of indication as to why he'd stopped and called off that submission hold. But Ripley, yet again, retains with ease. And now for a match that strangely enough didn't have any build-up, and that's the story here, is that Cody Rhodes refused to show up at NWA Power. Austin Theory has lobbied to get that rematch on a regular episode of Power, and Rhodes refused. He signed the contract for the Crockett Cup. He wanted to appear at the Crockett Cup in front of a larger audience. And as I've said previously, ever since William Regal got back into control of the brand, Rhodes has not been happy. Theory and Rhodes going to be meeting for the second time. Would have been a third if Theory got it his way, but there he is, the national champion. We've not seen that belt in quite some time. The mid-card belt of NWA has not been present, thanks to Cody Rhodes. Here we go. So it's safe to say that Cody Rhodes has kind of put himself in a difficult position because, well, after disrespecting the GM, William Regal actually released emails from Cody Rhodes where it was stated Cody Rhodes refused to wrestle in front of certain audiences, certain fans, saying they don't deserve to see him. He is too big for them. As a result, the crowd has turned on Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes was once on their side, I guess, but not anymore. They've disowned him. And now Theory was not a much better decision, but I guess in their eyes he's a better decision in terms of supporting somebody than Cody Rhodes. You gotta wonder if Cody's got a little bit of ring rust. Theory has been practicing. We know Cody Rhodes has been doing mostly social media and reality TV show related stuff. This is the last stop before we get to the main event. Main event that I'm very excited for. It's going to be one hell of a match. Pete Dunne versus Will Ospreay. Drop toe hold there from Theory to Rhodes. Austin Theory, the longest reigning national, North American champion rather. Held that championship in NWA for quite some time. Cody Rhodes been really struggling to get any kind of offense in against Theory, which is the complete opposite as to when he won the championship. It's like he won the belt and then stopped caring. And again, Theory's been training. Theory's been waiting for this match. He knew that he would be fighting Cody Rhodes. It's not like it was a surprise or anything. He was fully aware. Oh my god, and Rhodes went for a Cody cutter. And Theory waited for Rhodes to get back to his feet. Backslide. He almost stole the championship from Rhodes. Oh my god, and a brutal right hook there. Kick to the midsection from Rhodes to Theory. Theory managing to wriggle out of that power slam position. Chop block. Targeting the back of the calf. Oh, kick to the midsection again. Every single time Rhodes gets a little bit of offense in, Theory is right there. Right back on him. Clothesline in the corner, looking for the rolling thunder. Into the blockbuster, and he hits it on Rhodes. Theory on fire right now. Kick to the midsection, looking for a taxi, and he hits it. 1, 2. Oh my god, and Rhodes is not giving up that easily. I think his disrespect for the fans also spreads to Theory. He might not enjoy being here, but he's not going to give up the championship that easily. Dropkick catches Rhodes on his shoulder, but not enough to take him down. Did a little bit more damage to Theory than it did to Rhodes. Oh, I'm getting shoved back there, dodging the bicycle kick. Oh my god, and dodging the Cody cutter. Good grief. Roll up by Theory from the Cody cutter again. Oh! And Rhodes managing to slip out of there. Theory went for the standing moonsault. Rhodes rolled out of the way though. And now catching Theory. Oh, with a release Regal bomb. Good grief. And a quick kick out from Theory, but how much has he got left in him after that Regal bomb? Oh my god. I don't know what Rhodes was going for, but Theory with a roll up again. Backslide. Oh my god, that was a close one. Holy shit. And a snap power slam from Rhodes to Theory, showing that maybe he has still got it. Good grief. Theory back to his feet, dodging out of the way of that drop kick. And again, another backslide. 1, 2. Oh my god. Oh my god, he got it. Holy shit. The perseverance worked. Austin Theory got his championship back. We might actually see it on TV now. Holy shit. Cody Rhodes not going to be feeling good after that one.